God. Oh!
If you think I'll cross and take my mans out, just kill yourself. In the trenches, 40 on my hip, I had to fix my...
The sport of MMA has introduced us to many great warriors.
What the? Oh!
But none.
But can they block like
the
dang?
Notorious Conor McGregor.
Oh!
Like, defend yourself.
For real.
I want to look at a man who has clawed his way, fought with every ounce of his being to get to where he is. You're looking at him right here.
Adam, you straight, bruh?
Born in
No,
Dublin,
really,
Ireland
you're
in
on back.
1988.
Growing up where I'm from, there's two things you were known for. You
Were you safe, bro?
Or you could fight.
He trained at the local boxing club, winning the amateur Dublin boxing crown.
But then I met a guy who was doing jiu-jitsu. Tom Egan, his name was.
Tom Egan, John Kavanagh and Conor. When the three of those people collided, I knew it was going to be success.
John showed us a different approach to combat sport, a different way of thinking.
The life of an
He got an
fighter
ape. He got an
is
ape
not
as his what's it called, logo. That's already like he's getting wiki.
a glamorous one. Fighting in
Yeah,
front of
Roseanne
small
Lucky the
crowds
Bomb.
for
Dog.
little pay.
No, for
in
real. You
hopes
must have
of
thought you actually got
someday
hit with
breaking
precision
into the
strike.
mainstream.
I told them by the time I'm 25 years of age, I will be a self-made millionaire through this game. And my father
Manifested
laughed
that.
in my face at that time.
For most, the career is short-lived and often doesn't end on the fighter's terms.
Yeah, because the Irish thing is to get into a trade straight away. I was no different. As soon as I finished school, I was always getting pestered. What are you doing with your life? You're doing this, doing that.
And then we're going to be a plumber, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like I heard you were working 12-hour days, like driving 2 hours one way.
Yeah, you know, I was on them building sites cold and damp, and I was like, that was not me.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Conor chose to commit to
Oh.
a future in fighting, one that his parents scoffed at.
Oh my God!
From the start, Conor flashed the personality that would endear him to millions of fans around the world.
As far as my family were concerned, as far as my mother and father were concerned, I left what was a safety net of a trade as a
What in the world? Whoa, 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 whoa!
career in fighting.
Oh, I thought I started pushing.
As far as they were concerned, I was just getting into a cage appointment with some other guy. They didn't know nothing about it. No one did, really. But I knew. You know what I mean? I knew.
I just saw the other day, I think you're recognized, the fifth most recognized athlete on earth.
They must have miscounted. I'd say I'm number one in athletes. Absolutely.
He been taunting ever since then.
What he lacked in skill and experience, he made up for
Oh.
in tenacity and ferociousness.
Wait, wait.
Mixed martial arts
Did he just hurt him by just kicking?
He used his knee to block his leg
No,
kick.
that's insane.
is basically the purest form of unarmed combat known to man. It involves all disciplines, all combat disciplines: boxing, kickboxing, wrestling, taekwondo, karate, jiu-jitsu. It's just a pure combat.
Conor would face off against unbeaten top 10 European fighter Joseph Duffy.
They were both quick. I was learning my craft, figuring it out.
Again, Conor's lack of experience showed.
That was a very sharp shot, but it looks like he could have got past position.
I lost in 30 seconds to a knee bar, and I lost in 39 seconds to a head and arm.
He tapped him. That was a very, very fast submission there. He landed some good shots, split the eye of Joseph Duffy, but then got caught in a submission.
You learn your craft as you go. You face defeat like a champ. The champion, when he faces defeat, he puts his head down and grinds. He gets
Except for Khabib.
That's what champions do. What got me to where I am is an insane work ethic.
So this is all the LLC incorporated.
Seems like Conor McGregor having some type of adversity. Khabib literally was just going and going and going. He didn't lose.
He had nothing to work harder for.
I'm
I'm so
what I
confused.
do until it's time to
Khabib.
do what I do.
Conor would take the lessons of defeat to heart and continue to remove any holes from his game.
I can describe it to people. It's like entering a car crash. You're going into a car crash. The shins are bare, the feet are bare. You can strike with the elbows, the knees. It's a vicious game.
He would not lose another fight for 9 years.
Huh? Excuse me? I thought it was going to say 9 games or something.
Yes, 9 matches. That's what I was thinking.
This nigga said 9 years. By the way,
So you tell me he didn't lose in the whole decade?
dog, he took that shit to heart. Oh! The combo was OC.
2 hits to the gavel, and that was it. 9
He went
years.
straight in. He said,
Two hits to the gavel, and that was it. It was over.
my MacBook already finna, bro.
What? You doing that shit?
Conor's got ferocious power.
Oh! Damn.
His style was tactical aggression, a relentless, crowd-pleasing assault of unconventional kicks and precision targeting.
Going in.
Warrior winner by TKO victory from Dublin, Ireland. Notorious Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
That's my 10th MMA win. 8 of those are first round TKOs and KOs. All my wins are by knockout. Give me the belt.
For the CWFC Featherweight Championship of the World.
Featherweight.
From Dublin,
Bro, what?
Ireland, here's notorious Conor McGregor.
I'm gonna tell you get 10 gifted for Dabele. Oh my god.
World title, and he answered back, yes. How many people do I need to knock out?
The main thing to succeed in this game is to either be me or fight me. Everything else is peanuts.
Relax.
Read through the rules. Listen to one thing. Listen. 3
Relax,
rounds
Conor.
for the featherweight strap.
Whoa, perfect timing.
Conor McGregor in the grey. Dave Hill in the white.
Well, McGregor is going to be so fired up here, I think you could probably hit him with a truck. And he keep coming.
Good head kick.
One of the things I'm blessed with, I have many shots in my arsenal. I have many moves. I can box, I can kick. I have many different weapons in my arsenal.
Oh, lovely jump speed from Conor McGregor. The variation started to come. Moving to the back. Is this going to be his first submission victory?
If you're looking for a career where you can really make a difference in the world, to help and connect with others in a meaningful...
There it is. It is all over. Notorious Conor McGregor is victorious. Here in Cage Warriors, he wins a featherweight belt. Some extreme scenes here in Dublin.
That gotta be his homies, right?
Showered with celebrations.
How many niggas there though?
Fantastic performance. He is now
They lost
the
over
first
Justin.
Irish-born fighter in MMA history to win a world title in his hometown of Dublin, Ireland. The new featherweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor.
Oh my god. Jesus.
He is completely out of it. What a spectacular knockout.
What a performance.
Against a very seasoned opponent.
Oh, then he got 2 of them.
He would win Cage Warrior titles at both lightweight and featherweight. The first European to ever do it.
As obviously Fury on, and you have said that your goal is to get into the bigger organization. Do you think the call is?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Yeah.
Next fight will be.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? Just keep positive. And, again, keep believing, keep training. Eventually, you put in the performances, you put in the work, you put in the hours, and the UFC brass take note, and then you get the call up to the big show.
The success and personality of McGregor caught the eye of UFC president Dana White.
The UFC is the premier organization. It's number one. There is no other organization where you can make a sustainable living.
Conor was tapped by the UFC to fight Marcus Brimage. His dream was tapped by the UFC.
You wearing headset? This nigga just hop off the game to come go to the face off? What the heck? The city tell me, hey, go get off the game real quick, dog. He brung his homies with him in the party. What the heck is this?
To fight Marcus Brimage. His dream was coming true.
The fight game, an Irishman in the UFC was literally, and I mean literally, laughed at. We were laughed at. I was laughed at when I said we were going to get to the UFC. Myself and my team were going to get to the UFC.
It was one of the rare occasions that I felt a little bit nervous. You know, it's his first time. I remember like holding the banner over, and he walked over to me to ask for a little sip of water. He took a sip of water, handed back, and says, "I feel no different. It's just another day for Jimmy."
Marcus Brimage, Conor McGregor, and here we go.
Out of Conor's 12 wins, 11 are knockouts.
Conor with an uppercut there, Kenny.
Oh my God! Ew, Conor
That shit didn't hurt.
You gotta follow one of them jumps. I knew it. Shit, oh my God! This is first match.
Intruder destroyed. Intruder destroyed.
The knockout would net McGregor a $60,000 bonus.
Just last week I was connecting to social welfare, you know what I mean? I'm not out there.
Conor McGregor's energy and personality are as gripping as some of his mixed martial art players. The little native's popularity exploded in this country last year with his MMA feats, and that has led him to being the most searched sports personality on Google in Ireland throughout 2013.
Gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division.
Conor's just so relaxed in there. I mean, it's amazing. This is his second UFC fight, very high profile, and look how calm he is in there.
His style was tactical aggression, a relentless, crowd-pleasing assault of unconventional kicks and precision targeting.
Throws with no windup. You see he's throwing these kicks. There's no switch. There's no step. Look at this wild stuff. Jumping switch kick.
With a dominant performance here tonight in
I
Boston.
wouldn't know what he's gonna throw next, though. I'm trying to dodge a kick and dodge a punch.
You just ran into some shit.
For real.
A mistake.
I don't give a care about the ring.
That's not normal.
Broken flag trying to. That nigga just made a lucky charm box.
Yes,
I don't think anybody realized it would be such a big event. We did a 8-page pullout that week. Imagine doing that for MMA. It certainly wouldn't have happened last year or the year before.
Well, just like any sport, personality makes stars, and Conor McGregor certainly has plenty of star power.
It wasn't long before the UFC put Conor.
Certainly has plenty of star power.
Oh, I thought so.
It wasn't long before the UFC put Conor on pay-per-view.
Do you think it's going to take you long?
I don't see him getting out of the first round, to be honest.
Okay.
There he is. He's not the best looking guy. I'm not, you know what I mean? But I wanted a better looking opponent. It is what it is.
I'm ready to braise the crash now. I see the clip.
He's kind of just in range, but
This could be it.
Conor McGregor is
First round, too.
Oh, he caught it out.
absolutely wild.
for the Irish. I said it last year. We're not here just to take part. We're here to take over.
But he already knew it was gonna happen. That's why he's probably not even tripping. Okay.
I speak the truth. I've spoken about Dustin's weirdly shaped head. He has a P-shaped head.
His bold trash talk and over-the-top antics made him stand out among a crowd of exceptional athletes.
That's not going to be good. You know, I'm going to crack him with a jab, and he's going to wobble, and I'm going to put him away early. It's going to be a first-round KO. Mark my words.
His ability to back up that trash talk with results would make him a global icon.
It is. It's personal and it's business. It's a grudge match. I don't like this guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division.
I thought he wasn't getting in my head, and he might have been. You know, looking back at it now, I don't know. I wanted to hurt him. I was aggravated and mad all the time. You know.
Don't get me wrong. I like the kid. He's a quiet little hillbilly from the back ass of nowhere. You know, I've nothing against the guy, you know what I mean? I'm sure he grew up in a circus or a fair. You know, he's a nice little kid. His cousin's probably named Cletus or something. I don't know. He's a nice kid.
A lot of times I would find myself, like, being angry at him or thinking about him. I'm not fighting.
Man, they have been on each other's nerves for weeks. 90 seconds.
Let's start the game off.
Come on, dog. Right in front, he's talking to him. Hands at his hips.
Clipped him right behind the ear.
He's still in that same spot. Oh my! Oh my God, that happened so quick.
That's the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake about it. Conor McGregor is for real.
An entire country is standing on their feet right now.
And he really did just make it look easy. He said he would make it look easy. He made it look easy. That's the real deal.
You said first round.
It's a fine line between charisma and obnoxious boasting. One McGregor seemed to walk effortlessly. He has an indescribable quality that makes him the biggest draw in the sport.
He dapped him up. By the way, why he look so swole though? It's not leatherweight. It's not featherweight. It's not lightweight.
This nigga a linebacker on you. They got top out now. He's different though.
He's different.
You don't have to talk
Conor
about
McGregor.
He didn't lose a single thing like ever. He was
Alright,
playing.
why you go like that?
That's a recap. Oh my God, he throwing straight speed.
Very strong argument.
He get up so regular. Like, why did this
Like he
get
was
up
like,
so...
okay.
Another day. Come on, dog.
Why he reads that so simply though? Hold on.
He clapped it. He just said good job.
Look how he read this punch.
He is as special.
like he was never in the league.
Oh my God, he connected that knee.
He connected everything. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Why his face like a tomato smashed against the shit? Oh shit.
McGregor is able to utilize your outstanding.
Was that blood or is it skin?
Like they threw tomatoes at that nigga.
No, for real. Oh my God. Blood, he was utterly shot.
Oh God, Conor, he already dead. He dead.
He dead.
Was McGregor tore over the top of the cage, went right down into the front row, got right in Aldo's face. Aldo looked at him and smiled.
Aldo's enjoying this. This is awesome.
Well, he went to go talk shit to somebody else. Oh,
yeah,
shit, in front of his hat.
Hold it, yeah, for a little
Right his hat.
Wait, is that Messi? Oh, I thought that was Look at that. Look at that.
His resting heartbeat.
Okay, who the
He's got a beautiful smile on his face. He knows he's gonna make a lot of money with that kid.
Yeah, and I go home now. I'm eager to get home to my island as well.
Your island? You mean Ireland? Yeah, it's mine.
You can't walk down the street now, anywhere in Ireland, without being known.
So, of course, very disappointing to hear of Jose's
In a
injury,
Rolls Royce,
the
is how you
pound for
feeling?
pound #1.
Imagine
Everyone
that,
wants
though.
to see
Imagine
fight.
that. Imagine
To
if you
hear
go back
of,
to the
Jose.
crib
That's OC.
and you see you see your face on somebody's balcony.
That's so upset.
And a Rolls Royce in your house.
You officially up.
Exactly.
His injury, the pound for pound #1, everyone wanted to see that fight. A lot of drive behind
With
it.
5 UFC victories, Conor was next in line to battle.
It's not even a fight.
What the wait? Wait a minute. Why doesn't he come back look like an evil villain?
But Aldo was injured in the lead up to the fight.
He came back swollen though.
I see dollar signs in
I
my
see more
bank
muscles.
account. You know, Conor, I match up horrible for this guy. Conor, do you know what wrestling is?
I could rest my balls on your forehead.
So instead, Conor was pitted against Chad Mendes, a world-class grappler, for the interim world title.
Although we are known as the Fighting Irish, in boxing terms, we have a rich history in boxing, but not in mixed martial arts. True fighting, a full fight. We had zero history, zero impact. But where I come from, we're not supposed to climb to these heights. We're told that. It's instilled in us. And I wanted to break that mold.
No, if you think about it for real though, you think about it, every team that's related to the Irish, it's the Fighting Irish.
The Fighting Irish.
Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Every either Notre Dame team or Irish team except for the Celtics, because it's the Celtics. It's the Fighting Irish. It's never just.
Oh.
And the logo is an Irish person going like this.
That's good.
I never noticed it until
you said something.
Instilled in us. And I wanted to break that mold and
we're talking about the Celtics.
Pave the way, open up paths. Now my nation's flag is on the UFC belt. They released a new belt.
Conor McGregor do remind me of CM Punk though. Boy, what the freak wrong with your shoulder blades, boy?
Dog, what the fuck? Come on, fool. Conor, bro. Why like his arm not supposed to be right here, bro?
That's what I'm saying.
Bro.
Like, they edited his shit wrong,
Come
bro.
on, fool.
The questions remain. Could Conor's
what happened
dynamic
before this?
striking style hold up against a wrestler of Mendes' caliber?
Oh! What the fuck?
He's gonna add on.
Mendes tested Conor,
Wrestle him again.
taking him down multiple times in the first round and opening a cut
That's how
to the Irishman's eye.
Khabib way more different.
Got the tactics to take him down.
Beautiful right in. Tell you what, Conor McGregor can take a punch. He sure can. He also holds his hands really low.
McGregor not only persevered, he retaliated.
He's so calm.
You taking the punches, dog.
Mendes had taken his best shot on the ground, but McGregor escaped.
If you're in a game, make sure you're in it all the way, all in with it, and then that game will be your game.
Boom, perfect timing.
Oh, Mike Tyson there? No.
Perfect timing.
This is how you can get paid at least $50 an hour
Perfect
just
timing.
for reading scripts into your phone for at least an hour.
And then that game will be your game.
Boom, perfect timing.
Shout out to Mike Tyson, dog.
I'm only young, Tony, you know, I'm still learning the game.
Yeah.
And I don't claim to know it all.
For real, you can take that nigga down.
What I do know, I know it damn well. You know,
Whoa, what's on the
continue to
floor?
learn and continue to push on.
Why you go for a punch? You relax and shit. Everybody in that big orange flag. Can the coach get him out there?
There's very few human beings that will ever get to feel the love and support that you have from the people of Ireland. It's humbled me. I'm blown away. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
The gold belt is what I want. The 2 gold belts. I was two-weight world champion in the previous organization. Now I'm on the big stage at the UFC. I want that featherweight belt and I want that lightweight belt.
There's no doubt that this is the biggest featherweight matchup in history.
The dream fight against Aldo was finally on.
He took that shit.
That was the first time that anybody ever really disrespected Aldo. Because Aldo was the man for so long.
Aldo hadn't been beaten in over a decade. It would be the largest event in UFC history.
I thought Aldo was going to win back then. I didn't know much about Conor, I feel like, at that point.
UFC featherweight champion of the world,
Pull up like that.
Jose Aldo's the perfect example. Aldo was so out of composure. Aldo charged at him.
Oh, God. Oh! Boy! Oh! Your mask almost came off. What the fuck? Bro, he almost ate his lips.
He took his. He took his punch and did
that quick, though. That quick. There's 17 knockouts. What the fuck? This nigga must be crazy for that.
The stunning knockout was a statement win for Conor, who was now unquestionably the face of the UFC.
I change your bum life. You fight me, it's a celebration. When you sign to fight me, it's a celebration. You ring back home, you ring your wife. Baby, we done it. We're rich, baby. Conor McGregor made us rich. Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.
I can't say about
Bring out
Conor.
the red panties.
This nigga, how you
disrespected?
It's made him talked about.
That's fake, right? That's mixed shit, right?
Break out the red panties. We're rich,
What I
baby.
can say about Conor is it's made him wealthy very quickly. It's made him talked about more than maybe any other fighter in the UFC right now.
You know, I don't have a problem with Conor. Even though I didn't do much talking, I tried to have my actions do my talking for me in the octagon. But when you listen to the guy, he's actually pretty smart.
You're a star among stars now, Conor.
This is very specifically for men over 30.
He used his image and make him be more richer.
For the first time in his career, Conor would move up 2 weight classes to 170 in order to face off with Nate Diaz.
Conor McGregor was scheduled to fight lightweight champion Rafael dos Anjos March 5th in Vegas. Scheduled to fight lightweight champion Rafael dos Anjos March 5th in Vegas until dos Anjos withdrew from the bout.
You know, I've been beating the drum all week about I don't like him fighting at 170. You know, he'll probably come in at 167.
Conor weighed 169. That's what he weighed when he weighed in. That's what he weighed during the fight. They wanted to fight at 55. He goes, no, I can be at 7. Let me do 7. Nate weighed probably around 190.
Nate Diaz! Conor McGregor! Fight scheduled for 5-minute rounds.
Well, he's most certainly the biggest star in MMA, and
Come on,
by a
y'all.
long shot, what he's been able to do in such a short period of time has been nothing short of magnificent.
Whether Conor's knockout power would transfer to the higher weight division was the question.
Conor the aggressor here early.
Conor came out in round 1 the way he always did.
Conor's busting Nate up.
He dominated the action and bloodied Diaz.
1 in the books.
Alright, let's show them another round. There we go. Full record.
He hit Nate with some of his best shots, and Nate was fine with it.
Conor was already fatigued.
These niggas are happily bleeding.
That landed on McGregor's chin. Diaz trying to finish with a submission. He got it! Could he
I was watching Nate beat him up on the ground and choke him. I was like, ooh.
It was the first loss of his UFC career and ended his 15-fight win streak.
Describe emotions after a loss like that?
You know, it stings real bad, but this is the fight business. I've been on the end of many defeats in my life, and I've rose back, so I will not shy away from it. I will not make excuses for it. I will assess it and come back.
It was his first fight in a higher weight class, too.
And it's headlined by the rematch between the notorious Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz.
Revenge, redemption, retribution. He knows it. He knows it. Pain is the prediction.
The guy steps in, he loses to Diaz, right? Takes the Diaz fight on short notice. Oh, by the way, after a staph infection. Here's something a lot of people don't even know. He had a pretty significant staph infection, was on antibiotics until like, I think 2 weeks before the fight. If you don't think that drains your gas tank, you never had a staph infection and you never had to take antibiotics.
Nothing external can defeat the internal. The only thing that can take someone down or break you down is internal.
Conor's training methods are anything but traditional.
What the fuck?
Work hard, put in the time, you will succeed.
What? Okay, this is what he was.
Obsessive about it. He was going to do nothing else all day, every day, other than train.
Movement and balance
What in the world?
In the Irishman's regimen.
Jordan. What is the freak? Niggas have actually walk in, this nigga talking about some. Like what the freak is this nigga post up like that for? Bro,
mad freaky.
Bro, come on, fool. That stretch was like it was OC. That one stretch he did, bro. He talking about something, bro. He bent his back all the way, bro. Bro, who do you mean, Jdot Smith? You look at Jdot Smith and Karate
Despite
Kid.
many doubting Conor would win at the 170 welterweight level, Conor insisted on a rematch.
McGregor. Diaz.
Transcending weight classes is not something that other UFC fighters are even willing to try, let alone succeed at.
Here we go.
She's gonna do it.
Brutal leg kicks he's landing on Nate.
Conor started with relentless leg kicks.
That's smart though.
He didn't
do that last time. Boy.
He was also much more controlled, clearly preserving his energy for later rounds.
He looking more smarter and like there right here.
If you think about it, you hurt his leg when you punch him, you make him stumble. It's gonna hurt him to stumble because he put pressure on that leg.
For real, and he gonna freaking fall.
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
I'll fight Nate.
My leg would have gave out. I would have been done.
Almost gave out. Look how he was leaning on it. He was still leaning on it after.
I'll
Like, come on,
45, sure.
Oh.
I'll work Aldo in 13 seconds.
1-0 McGregor.
Very different than the first round of their first fight. Did not blow himself out.
And I'll come to 55. Like, we've never seen this kind of creativity.
Oh. Catching this. Oh boy, sit down.
If he couldn't knock out Diaz, he would outskill him.
But that's so smart. He not getting on the ground with him because last time he lost to him like that. Bro, this nigga.
Distance.
Conor looks perfect thus far.
Conor was breathing very heavy in between rounds, and we're moving in to round number 3.
Much more calculated in this fight, Joe, and still breathing heavy.
Even the best laid plans often go afoul.
Conor is fading radically here. Nate is sensing Conor McGregor getting tired, and he's starting to put pressure on Conor. Defending in this kind of clinch battle is brutal and draining.
Final seconds of the round. Just trying to survive.
Can you put that shit up like?
Wow.
Diaz.
And this much anticipation for a fight. It's absolutely wonderful when the fight is like the one we're watching right now, Joe.
That was slip. Oh, okay. I don't think slip that in.
But why they always bloody like this?
It's weird though. Like, how the fuck? Yo, why on his face? You can't even see. Like, did he just do back-to-back elbows?
Pinka-monka elbows?
That nigga start hitting the
said,
word. Bro, that nigga start hitting the blockboy JB and shit.
Like, what?
And again with the leg kick. A hard one.
Unbelievable.
Oh, beautiful counter by...
What? With? Water? Girl, you better get up, boy.
You can't get up? Okay.
Boy. You better crawl next time. I do. I get them all the time. I had a cut on the bottom of my foot, and I started to go to football practice. Well, that's you. That's crazy. Exactly. I know how you feel. Right?
Got it.
Oh,
Got it.
AC.
Got it.
They're still fighting.
If you have bills to pay, a family to...
Great.
Anji, you got a lot of champions, a lot of grizzled vets. Who do you think would give you the hardest fight out of anybody on stage?
Right here. They're not. Who the is that guy? Who the is that?
Next, McGregor would drop back down to 155 to battle for the lightweight championship of the world against Eddie Alvarez.
Guys, it took an awful long time for the UFC to touch down in New York, and it comes down to Madison Square Garden. 3 title fights on the line, and Conor McGregor tonight. That's something nobody else has done. Hold 2 title belts at the same time. Here we go.
Well, it looked like Eddie, the moment he got hit, was like, what? You could see on his face, he was like, holy.
McGregor did not disappoint the New York fans.
Who the is that guy?
What? You could see on his face, he was like, holy.
McGregor did not disappoint the New York fans. He dictated the action against Alvarez, smashing him repeatedly with precision shots from his left hand.
He gave him a surprise hit.
The accuracy of that combo that finally finished Eddie, that's what I think makes Conor so special, is his accuracy when he throws punches.
By winning 2 belts, he was now known as the Champ.
I won the 2 belts, the first 2 ever done it, the first 2 ever, and still the only 2 ever do it unified.
Yes.
There's been interim double champions, but that's not unified double champions. I'm the only unified.
Champ.
The champ, exactly, exactly the OG champ. Where the f*** is my second belt? I've already got this one. Where's the second one at? shit. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart.
And shit, talking something. Oh, you got this belt. Where my other one at? I already got this shit.
Where's the other one?
I'm tired of this one. I already feel how this feel already. Like, what?
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
What the frick is this thing, bro? No, bro. I thought he was going to talk about something, bro. What?
No, he's nah.
This thing is different, nah.
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants. On the count of 3, I want everyone in this arena to scream at the top of your lungs, the Mayweathers.
Shut up now.
2,
Taking this shit too far now.
At the height of his superstardom, Conor capitalized by taking part in the most profitable fight in history.
Pay-per-view sales will likely be the largest ever. Mayweather, the overwhelming favorite, is eyeing a $200 to $300 million payday.
Earning over $100 million for
Oh,
the fight.
goodness. Hold on, what?
Conor would try his hand at boxing
How much was the fight?
for the fight.
Oh! Mayweather get 200 to 300 off a rip? And Conor get 100 mil?
No, that fight is O'Shea. Because they probably
Hold on a second.
the tickets is sold out.
As many fights as Mayweather been in, how many times did he get paid like this?
No, for real though.
He got 200 to 300 million in just this one.
Bro.
He's 50 and 0.
He probably made that already.
He's 50 and 0. So how many fights did he get over 10 million in?
Bro,
over 100 million.
He had over 100 million in multiple fights.
This nigga might be a billionaire.
This might be regular for this nigga. He probably not even excited about that money. Like,
Conor would try his hand at boxing.
Put up a ski mask? I don't remember him ever putting.
The fight drew a ton of interest, as both Conor and Floyd were masters of the pre-fight hype game.
We talking about $1 billion fight. We talking about $1 billion fight.
Conor McGregor. So the biggest boxing fight I think in history just happened a week ago.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But in reality, it was in fact more spectacle and less of an actual contest. There was no real chance for a UFC fighter to outbox one of the greatest boxers ever. Just as there was no chance Floyd could enter the octagon versus any professional UFC fighter and survive the first minute. In the end, both men made out like bandits.
I went in on his terms. I fought him under his rules. Originally, the promise was, I'll fight him his game. He fights me my game.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of him since.
With more money than any UFC fighter could ever hope to earn, Conor was now in a state of limbo. Why fight in the octagon again? Why risk the injury with little to gain?
I get paid $25 an hour from home just for
my God, that's when he crashed out. Everything went downhill.
His life is so chaotic. He's always filled with so many distractions.
So unnecessary.
Not good though. No. I mean, he literally might wind up in jail. It's entirely possible that New York's going to prosecute him.
All right.
He threw a dolly at a car. People get their eyes cut and face cut.
I just want to say I'm thankful to the DA and the judge for allowing me to move forward.
The fame and constant media presence began to affect McGregor.
Thank you for the support.
His antics increasingly ramped up, resulting in legal troubles. After a very bitter and ugly back and forth with Khabib, the fight was set.
Tomorrow night, I'm gonna smash your boy, guys. I'm gonna smash your boy.
It was the highest purchase pay-per-view UFC fight ever. As the fans flocked to see if Conor could return from his absence and recapture the title he vacated. However, Khabib was a new beast, undefeated, no signs of a weakness in his game.
Oh! I forgot he started off like that.
Jesus Christ, that looks so
nigga
crazy fast pace.
He started panicking and shit.
Fast pace, that shit look crazy.
That shit look wild and fast pace. He threw an E after that.
Conor was unable to stay on his feet, and on the ground, Khabib was in a class of his own.
That nigga's a whole category.
The defeat was made worse by the post-fight altercation, where Khabib jumped into the crowd and attacked Conor's trainer.
And now Khabib jumps the fence. No. And he's going right at Dylan Dennis. Mayhem. Oh, no. That right hand, the wayward right hand from his teammate inside the octagon after losing a mixed martial arts fight.
No, that was disgusting. It was two things disgusting. Khabib jumping out of the octagon and attacking Dylan Dennis was foolish. But Khabib's friends jumping into the octagon and attacking Conor, who had no idea that they were there, just jumped on him. It was completely cowardly.
With the loss, the legend of Conor seemed to be coming to a close.
Shoot, if you think about it, it's cowardly to throw a dolly at somebody's shit while they in the car driving away. You didn't want to press me when I was walking in or outside the bus.
Yeah,
they didn't want to throw shit at my bus.
He did the
Many thought he'd never enter the octagon again.
Not John Jones, right?
As his life spiraled from one misstep after another, his
he
presence
just met a random person?
as his life spiraled
He's sucking NPCs.
Bro.
He's taking his anger
From
on
one-
NPCs now.
one misstep after another, his presence in the consciousness of the sport didn't fade. Conor would return.
I don't say naysayers because I'm not a Conor McGregor naysayer. I had Conor McGregor questions going into this fight. Cowboy is a legend. He is as tough as they come. You're talking about a guy who has the most fights in the UFC, the most finishes in the UFC, the most head kick knockouts in the UFC.
Conor stormed out and implemented the rarely used tactic of shoulder striking.
Wait. What? What the hell is this?
And then Conor countered with a head kick.
The rest was just a formality.
22nd knockout by Conor McGregor over Donald Cerrone.
And then Conor hits him with pistons. He hits so hard. He broke his orbital bone.
Yeah.
Orbital bone.
As a number of potential next matchups present themselves, one thing is for sure. Conor is still the biggest draw in the sport, and as long as he is fighting, he is the undisputed king of the UFC.
Nobody brings it home like it should.
It's
nobody. Make it so.
He broke his leg.
No. He finna fight another dude.
Who?
He come back to the UFC. Yeah. He already announced it already.
His last fight, he broke his leg.
Oh, that's crazy. Remember, hold on, chat. Anybody in chat know? Seen that? I swear, it say UFC talking about something. He coming back. Nigga, Conor, bro. You say he finna fight. I don't know who this nigga finna fight though. That nigga.
Heard you want to talk to them mob. Heard that you trying to get involved with it. Heard that you trying to come by